Today we are going to be talking about SoundExchange. So, SoundExchange is where you collect digital performance royalties like Pandora, SiriusXM, internet radio. So, let me tell you, if you skip this part, you're going to be leaving money on the table. So, one of the first things you have to do, if you look here up top, you see I'm logged in. Well, I just went to soundexchange.com. That's the website. So, I'm going to go to log in. Now, first, I'm going to tell you if you haven't registered, you have to register. If you register, you're going to decide if you are a featured artist or a rights owner. You may have to register as both. When you walk through the sign up, it's going to ask for your basic information. It's going to ask for your name, email address. It's also going to ask for your bank and payment details. And when you're doing that setup, you can set that up later, but it's extremely important because that's how you get paid, right? But what I'm going to show you today, like I said, the registration is super simple and it's super easy. It's just register and it's a walkthrough, right? Now, what I'm going to go to, when you log in, you're going to go to SX Direct, that's SoundExchange Direct. That's where you actually go in to register your music. So as you see, I'm going to log in. Everybody here knows my email, so I know that. I got to put in my password. So now I'm logging in. Sure, I'll say my password. So if you look here, if you go to where it says My Catalog, it says Submit Recordings. So what we're going to do, read here. Start building your ISRC submission by clicking on Add Recording and providing the requested information below. You can build your submissions one ISRC at a time using this option, but you can prepare a file and upload your recording data in bulk by selecting bulk imports, right? So it says if you're using the bulk import feature, download the required template to fill out here. So if you want to do that, you can fill that out and do the uploading. So I'm just going to hit add recording. So here, I will put the name. And the song, yesterday we did R&B Love. It has not, I do not have an ISRC for it yet. Now, if I want to say version, I could say instrumental. The duration isn't necessary. The genre isn't necessary. You can put the recording date and the first date of release here. Country of mastering. Publisher. If entering multiple publishers, you would separate with each comma. P line. So that shows how it is actually listed in here. So now, here is the ISWC and the composers, and we've already gone over that in the other videos. Countries of first release, you would select that. Copyright owner, country of nationality is there. So the basis of claim, you're either the copyright owner or the authorized collection designee. So I would click copyright owner, rights begin, I would say of this, and it says the rights end on a certain date or in perpetuity. Perpetuity means forever, right? At least one release is required per ISRC you intend to submit. Once you would do this, you would add your release. It says go to the top to renew. After that, because I don't have the ISRC and everything in here, but once all of that stuff is put in, you must have an ISRC. The ISRC must be valid. You get that from your distributor. So if you were DistroKid or TuneCore or United Masters or whoever, if you don't own your own ISRC code that has to be in there. You see it ask about that, and then at the bottom, where we talked about, it would be you must have an artist, the album title, the UPC, the release label. All the other stuff isn't necessary, but if you notice, these things are. So I'm just going to say, so you can see what it looks like. That'd be love. I don't have a UPC. I would put in the release label. Once you do all of that, that part, the releases part would go away, and the recording ISRC would go away. Then you would hit submit recordings. And really, that is it. It's not that difficult to register a record with SoundExchange. So this is necessary if you're getting your music played on internet radio, like I have an internet radio station, or other ones that you guys may know of, Pandora. If you're going to do any of the other ones like Sirius Radio, internet radio, as I said, you got to have this type of stuff. So now, you guys, if you're watching this video, you've probably watched all three. You've watched the BMI, which I told you is very similar to ASCAP. You have watched the MLC, and you've actually watched this one now, which is the SoundExchange video. Super simple, super easy, and I'm telling you guys, these are the three main ones that you need in order to collect your royalties. So now you guys should be empowered to start collecting your music royalties like a business, outside of just what you're getting from streaming. So let's get to the next part, and I'll have more videos coming for you soon.